Cardiovascular diseases remain the main cause of mortality worldwide, accounting for about 30% of all deaths. During the last 2 decades, deaths due to the cardiovascular diseases decreased in developed countries but increased sharply in low and middle income countries. Atherosclerosis is the main pathological process that leads to the development of CVD, including acute myocardial infarction, heart disease, heart failure, and stroke. The main risk factor of atherosclerosis is hypercholesterolemia. There is a strong linear correlation between risk of CVD and levels of total cholesterol and low density lipoproteins cholesterol, that is the LDL cholesterol. So hi everyone, if you are new here, then I am Nikhil Ambikar, currently a second year food technologist from that University Institute of Chemical Technology, and today we are talking about the bioactive compound which can help us to reduce the levels of high cholesterol in your body and reducing the risk of cardiovascular diseases, heart failure, stroke in your body. Let's get started. But firstly, what is meant by phytosterol? Phytosterols are the natural compounds that are present in the plant that can help us safely lower our cholesterol levels to avoid the health risks such as heart attacks and strokes. They may also help to prevent the obesity, diabetes, and many forms of cancer in your body. And to meet the dietary goals and to control the high levels of cholesterol in your body, we should eat the foods which contains high phytosterols, and we can also consume supplements which can provide us phytosterols. And eating a plant-based foods with phytosterols as a part of healthy diet can help us to reduce the cholesterol levels. We can find the phytosterols in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, nuts, cheese, and milk that is fortified with phytosterols, added phytosterols. And we can also call phytosterols as plant sterols, plant stanols, and stenol esters. And researchers have identified more than 250 types of phytosterols. The plant sterols more commonly found in the diets are beta-cytosterol, camptosterol, and stigmasterol. But what actually the phytosterols do in our body? Phytosterols help us to manage the blood cholesterol levels, reducing the risk of cardiovascular diseases, heart attacks, and stroke. And cholesterol is a type of waxy substance made by our liver that circulates in our blood through the arteries and through the veins. Our body needs the cholesterol to build the cells, to protect the nerves, and to make the vitamins and hormones in our body. But too much of any certain type of cholesterol can cause heart problems if it builds up in our arteries, and which can eventually block them, leading to heart attacks. The LDL comprises more than 75% of atherogenic lipoprotein, that is the 100% of LDL contain 75% atherogenic lipoproteins, and other 25% includes cholesterol rich remnants of lipoproteins rich in triglycerides, which also includes chylomicrons and very low density lipoproteins. And when LDL infiltrates the arterial wall, it initiates and promotes the formation of atherosclerosis in our heart. But the main question is that the cell structure of the phytosterols looks and acts similar to the cholesterol. Okay, being similar to the cholesterol, how the phytosterol can reduce the levels of cholesterol in our body? That's the main question. So the mechanism behind is that the phytosterols compete with the cholesterol for absorption by our digestive system. Okay, the phytosterols are compounds found in foods of plant origin, the food which comes from the plant origin. Okay, this can be divided into two parts, such as plant sterols and plant stanols. And clinical studies have constantly indicated that the intake of phytosterols, that is up to 2 grams of phytosterols per day, is associated with a significant reduction of LDL by 8 to 10%. Thus, several dietitians and nutritionists recommend the intake of 2 grams of phytosterols per day to reduce the LDL cholesterol in our body. And when our body digests the sterols instead of cholesterol, it removes some form of cholesterol as a waste. Okay, and this results in the lower levels of cholesterol in our body, improving our health. The main mechanism by which the phytosterols lower the LDL cholesterol levels is through reduction, that is 30 to 50% in the intestinal absorption of cholesterol. So what actually the phytosterols do? They reduce the absorption of cholesterol in the intestine by 30 to 50%. So 30 to 50% of cholesterol is being excreted out through our body. It is not absorbing in our body. So after all, so the levels of cholesterol in our body will be fall down. This reduction is achieved by the mechanism, in particular the competition with cholesterol by the solubilization with mixed micelle in the lumen of intestines, and reducing the amount of cholesterol available for the absorption. As we know that there are also limitations for phytosterols, like the phytosterols are not recommended for the people who are suffering with cytosterolemia, which is genetic disorder in which the cholesterol and plant sterols build up in the human body, and high plant sterol levels may cause an increase in the risk of early premature atherosclerosis. The main benefits that are associated with phytosterols are that they are effective in lowering the levels of high cholesterol in our body in order with the healthy diet which is low in saturated fat and cholesterol. And studies studies have shown that a daily diet that contains 2 grams of phytosterols correlates up to 8 to 10% reduction in the LDL levels. And phytosterols can also benefit the people who are taking medications for lowering their high cholesterol levels. So if you wanted to know, so what are the foods that are rich in phytosterols? So they are natural foods such as fruits, legumes, nuts, vegetable oils, wheat germ and whole grains. So these food contain high levels of phytosterols. So there are also the food which are available in the market which are added with sterols, such as bread, cereals, cheese, chocolate, juices, margarine. Margarine is a fat replacer used as a butter replacer, and the milk, as well as yogurt and salad dressings. So in order to increase the intake of phytosterols in your body, you should aim to consume all these food products. The conclusion we can draw from this topic is that there are still no available studies, long-term follow-up, ensuring the safety of regular consumption of products enriched with phytosterol, as highlighted in recent publications. The addition of phytosterols to industrialized foods as an ingredient to reduce the cholesterol has already approved by several regulatory agencies around the world. However, based on the absence of effects in short-term studies and experimental studies, several experts consider that the consumption of phytosterols is safe and be indicated by lowering cholesterol, including association with drug therapy. So in order to live a healthy life, you must include phytosterols in your body, or you should consume 2 grams of phytosterols in your body. So that's it for today, guys. If this video has added any good values to life, then please like and share with your loved ones you get the most. If you wanted to know such interesting minute topics from the food technology, food science and technology, then please consider to subscribe the channel. Until next time, stay tuned, stay safe, stay healthy. See you soon in the next one. Bye bye.